So it's a beautiful spring day here in Melbourne, late September, and today I just decided to go for a drive. I packed the camera bag with a couple of cameras and thought it'd be a great day to go and take some photos. I actually have no idea where I'm going. I do this fairly often. I just pick a direction on the map and just drive. So today I'm heading east and the weather is great. It's dry and cool, just how I like it. So the whole aim is to just drive, see what I come across, stop, take some photos, and hopefully end up with something interesting. So I'll be driving for about 45 minutes now, and it's at this point that you really start to get out of the suburbs and hit this nice, beautiful rural countryside scenery. So I haven't made any stops yet, but at the next opportunity, we'll find something interesting to stop and take photos of. But before that, I have to introduce you to someone. This is Blue Barry. Barry's a Nissan Ute, that's what we call them here in Australia. Otherwise, you American guys might call it a pickup or a truck. Barry's nothing fancy or in the greatest condition, kind of like me, but he's reliable and I can fit a lot of gear in here if I ever need to move stuff around. So this is the first stop, and behind me over here you can see a bit of a rundown barn. So I thought this will be an opportunity to load up some film and break the ice and take the first shot. So because I want to avoid getting those power lines in the shot, I'm going to try and get close and shoot wide and see how that works. I've got my Pentax 645N as my main kit today. So I'm going to load that up with some Portra 160 and go get a shot. I grabbed that shot of the barn earlier, and now I've driven another 10 minutes to make my second stop. Before I jump out and take some shots, I'll tell you what I've got with me today. I've got my full Pentax 645N kit, which has two native lenses, 75mm and a 150. And I've also got two adapted Pentax 6.7 lenses which fit it, which are the 55mm f4 great wide angle lens, which I'd use just to take that shot before of the barn. And I've also got the 105 f2.4. So that's a full medium format kit that I've got with me today. And I've also bought the Leica M4 and a little half frame camera, which I recently found at a market really cheap. It wasn't working, but I fixed it up. So I'm putting it through its paces to see what I can get out of it. It's a great little fun camera. So that's what I've got today, 645, 35mm and half frame. All right, so one of the interesting things I found, I'm gonna jump out and take a photo, is this road sign. Doesn't sound interesting, but let me just show you why it's funny. Look at this beautiful scene. It kind of reminds me of one of those Windows wallpapers. So I want to take a shot on the Pentax 645 with a 150mm, get a bit of isolation, and then I'm going to shoot one on the Leica M4 and the orange filter. The orange filter is going to take 2 stops, so even though I've got HP5 here pushed to 1600, I'm going to meter back down to 400. All right, so I'm stopped for a bit of a rest. And as you guys might have seen, this is one of the things I love about Victoria, is that the countryside's so varied. You can go for a drive in any direction and you'll always tend to come across something nice and scenic. It's a really beautiful and varied landscape. So I'm about an hour and a half from home now, and I just finished the roll of HP5 that I had in the M4 on those last few black and white shots you saw. And I think I'm going to keep on driving. I'm going to keep heading in the same direction. It turns out I'm actually heading towards somewhere called Inverloch, somewhere I've never been before, and it's near the coastline. So it actually might be really nice. But it's been a great day of shooting, so I'm going to load another roll in here, keep shooting the Portra and the Fuji 100 in the half frame. And yeah, it's just been a great relaxing day of shooting. This is something I really love to do when I get the chance. So hopefully by the time I hit the coastline, there'll be some nice golden hour light and we'll try and get a few more shots. So keep tuned for that, and I'll see you guys later in the video. All right, the sun is setting and it's been a great day of shooting. I've been here in Inverloch, which I'd only just discovered first time here, and got a few shots that you guys would have seen by now. Especially here on the beach, I was kind of running around like a madman trying to get shots of these driftwood teepees. I don't know really what to call them. People have piled up bits of driftwood, and yeah, I caught it just in time. So I think it's time for me to make the long drive back. I'm almost 2 hours from home now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, just coming along for a drive, taking some shots, really not knowing what to expect. And I've got a bit of developing, I think, to do. So I'm gonna start driving home, but thanks for watching as always, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, if you wanna see more stuff like this. And if you are subscribed, thank you to all my subscribers. Make sure you hit that bell if you want to get notified when I post a new video. So I hope to catch you on the next one. All right, bye.